Hello and welcome to grade 6 math class. Now, today we are going to learn about multiplication using hands-on kits. Are you excited? Great. Alright, so these are our materials. I have a 10 rod. I have 1 unit. Then I have the 100 units over here. Great. So 100 flats. 100 flats, a rod, and 1 unit. 100 flats, 10 rod, and 1 unit. So we are going to do the first question. We are going to tackle it 15, that is 11 times 15. How do we multiply this easily? Or as teachers, how do you help your students to multiply this? Great. So with this, I'm going to represent 11, and this is my board. So I'm going to represent the 11 with a 10th rod and a 1 unit. So this is the 11. All right. Then 15, how do we represent the 15? 15 too becomes a 10th rod and 5 1 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in all, this is my 15. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great. Now we want to multiply the 11 by the 15. First, multiply your 10 by this 10. That is your 10th rod by the 10th rod. Okay? And this will give you 100 flats. So you are having 100 flats. 10 by 10 is what? 100. So this is my 100 flats. This is my 100 flats. Then, how do? You now multiply your 10th rod again by your 5 1 units. And this will give you 50. 10th rod by your 5 1 units. So 50, which of the rod are you going to? How many rods will give you? How many 10th rods will give you 50? And this is going to give me 5 10th rods. Great. So that is my 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting them, you are going to have what? 50. So first, you multiply the 10th rod by the 10th rod. Then you multiply the 10th rod by your 5 1s. That is giving me my 50. Then you now pick the 1 unit and multiply by the 5. And that is also giving me 5. So for 5 is going to give us what? That is 5 units. 5 1 units. So you arrange that under this. 5 1 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You arrange them neatly under that. Okay. All right. So good. So I have my 5 1 units here. Then I also multiply the 1 units by the 10th rod. And that is also giving me a 10th rod. 1. So I have 1 10th rod here. So this is my multiplication. 11 by 15. 11 by 15. First, multiply. First, put your 11 here at the left. Then you put your 15 on top. 15 becomes 1 rod, that 1 10th rod, a 10th rod, and 5 1 units. Then 11 becomes a tenth rod and a 1's unit. Then you now multiply them. So you have your tenth rod by your tenth rod, giving you 100 flats. Then tenth rod by your 5 1's units, giving you 50. And 50 is, that is 10th rod, 5 of the 10th rods. Then you now come to the 1's units. 1 by the 10. 1 by the 5 units is giving us a 5 units. Okay, 5 1's units. Then 1 by a 10th rod will give us a 10th rod. So when you finish, add everything in there to give you your final answer. So you have 10, so you have 100 plus 50 plus 10 plus 5. Add everything and you will get the answer. That is an easy way of teaching students how to multiply a 2-digit whole numbers. First, arrange them. The question was 11 by 15. 11 times 15. Get to 11, get to 15, then you take them one by one. So 11 becomes 1/10 rod by 1/10 rod, giving you 100 flats. 1/10 rod times 5 1's units, giving us 50. That is 5 of the 10th rods. Then you now come down a unit, 1's unit by the 5 1's units. That's giving us 5 1's units. Then 1's unit times a 10th rod, giving us 10th rod. So when you finish, you now add everything. So 100 plus 50 plus 10 plus 5. And thus will give your final answer as 165. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I believe you enjoyed the class. Now, I'll have so many exercises for you to try your hands on. So with this, you are going to involve the 1,000 units too to get your 3-digit numbers. So I'll take you through the others as we move on in our studies. Thank you for your time and attention. Keep staying tuned on this channel for more mathematics tutorials. Till we meet again, please stay safe and learn hard. Bye.